Hello everyone and welcome back to our next episode of the Kenshi Let's Play. Before we get started in this episode, I would like to note that I will be starting a Stranded Deep Let's Play series as well. Stranded Deep is a survival game where you are stranded in the middle of the Pacific Ocean and you have to survive on the resources available to you in the shipwrecks and on the islands. There is also like trees and food and sharks. Sharks are like the only damaging mob on the game at the moment. I'm hoping they will add more. But so yeah. And also another thing, I am sorry for the last episode. I realise I did miss out a cut in the episode, so there was about a minute from 30 minutes into 14, I think, where I wasn't speaking or doing anything. So I'm sorry, and I'll make sure that that does not happen in the future, or in this episode at least. Right, so in this episode, I will be attempting to show you what all the buildings do and how to make them. So let's get started. I have already made the small research bench, so I'm going to use one of my people to, well, oh wait, is it not built yet? I haven't built it yet. I lied. Right, so let's just finish that off quickly. It shouldn't take long. I'll get everyone to do it because it'll make it go a lot faster. And yeah, so the buildings that are in the game at the moment, or that I can build, are the stone mine, the stone processor, the small research bench, the generator, and the building, the small shack. So, what I want to do first is I'll get everyone outside. I'll keep this person inside so she can research things on the machine. If she just uses the machine, she'll be able to research different buildings, and I will be able to do different things, I think. I'm not sure how you access the menu though. Okay, we'll do that later anyway. I'll figure that out either in between episodes or later on in this one. So, the next thing we want to do is build the stone mine. So, you go here, go to the build menu over here, just this tab next to orders, then you go to mining, and then you go to stone mine. And I don't think it matters where you put it. It doesn't actually have to be on stone, which is a bit weird, but you just have to have space to put it down, so I'll just put it right next to the building for now. And then you click confirm, because it pauses the game once you've started building, and once you've clicked confirm, it restarts it. So I'll get everyone to build this to make it go faster. I'll try to get everyone to build it. Oh, I don't want you. Sorry. So she can go back and use the machine, because I want her to use the machine. There they all go. I think they just needed to put the resources down to build. Oh yeah, that's another thing. To start building anything, you need resources. You can look at the inventory of all of your characters by clicking the inv button up here. So you click there, and it will show you the building materials, and that is what you need before you can start building your own village or town. So you have to make sure you've got some of those. And basically what the stone mine will allow us to do is we have to keep someone on it, like written over here on the research bench, and they have to keep mining at this, and then you use the loot. Well, when it's finished building, there'll be a loot, yeah. So you click loot, and out here it'll say raw stone, I think it is, and you can change the raw stone into building materials with the stone processor, which is the next thing I will build. So I'll build that now before I get someone on to. Oh no, don't want another stone mine. So I'll build a stone processor, and you can rotate the buildings before building using the more than or less than buttons, which are the full stop and the comma buttons. Yeah, So the comma button rotates it clockwise and the full stop button rotates it anti-clockwise. So I'll just put it over here. And now for the stone processor to work, you have to use you have to have a generator next to it. So yeah, so you need to build one of those before you can actually process the stone into building materials. So these people just add materials to it first, and then these people join in building. Don't know why he's not building. Oh no, there we go. I will leave Rin over here. I'm not. Lose? No, don't lose. Wait, come back. Carry building. I'm not sure how to use this. It did last time I played. It did have a window that came up, and you could research things. Tech. Oh, look here. So you go into the tech tab down there, and it will give you things that you can research. I know on the side, so that here it will be the name of what you can research, and down the side it will tell you how long it will take you to research it. Now this isn't in real time. This is game time, which you can see next to the days you've been playing. It will be above the speeding up time and the pause button down there. So I will choose to do thief trading, or training dummies, actually, training dummies, because that takes less time and it might be useful. So I'm not sure what happened there, because it did say it would be 3 hours, but now it says 6. But that doesn't matter, because we can just speed up time at the moment. Now, is this built yet? Not yet. So I'll speed up time, and then all the buildings will be done faster. So now that's done, we need to build a generator, which is in the power tab in the buildings tab, under the buildings tab, and you have to build it I think you have to build it next to the generator. So I'll just build it there, and then you confirm. Sorry, I just need to cancel this Skype call. Be back in a minute. And I'm back. Sorry about that. I will make sure I turn Skype off before the next video. So let's get on with building the generator so we can use the stone processor. So I'll just speed time up again so it goes faster. And if you click on the machine, it will tell you how long it's got, well, how much it's finished. And underneath it will tell you how many building materials you need to make it. So if I were to put one down and not put materials on it, it would say how many I've put down and how many I need. So this building's done now. As far as I'm aware, it automatically has full charge and recharges as well. So if I put the power switch on, then put that on as well. Receives battery, yes. So I think that's on now. So what I'll do is I'll bring everyone over here. Rin, weren't you supposed to be in the... Yeah, she's supposed to be over here. So Rin, use machine. And then everyone else I'll get out again. And then I'll separate them up so they can do different things. So the guards you don't really want doing anything, because when you've sped up time, it is really easy for them to for like any bandits or something to come up on you without you realising it, and they'll kill you really fast. So I will get to use the machine. If you click use machine, that is how you get them to mine stone. It will take a while with only a few people, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set all 3 of these people to use the machine at this time. so I can get the output faster. I'm just checking to see if anyone's around, because I might use the guards to make it even faster. Yeah, I'll use the guards to make it even faster. I'm doing this just so I can show you how the machines work at the moment. So we'll get everyone, apart from Rin, who's doing the research, to use this machine. And you can see here how fast it's going, and when it reaches 100% it will give you a raw stone, I think. Oh, you can only have... Wait, let's see, does it change anything if I take these off? Yeah, so you can only have a maximum of 4 workers actually working on it. So I'll have a look at who's got the lowest attack skill. 3. He's got the lowest attack skill, so I'll take Thump off, who's got a higher one, and he can start using the machine. So this will go up reasonably fast. This is on full speed, so if you're on normal speed it will take a long time before you actually get anything from the output. And once one stone's been mined, I will show you how the stone processor works. So this won't take very long, so I won't make a cut. Okay, so where you put the stone mine does matter, because there's only a certain amount of stone underground. Okay, so it's probably better to put it in a more rocky area, but this place is quite sheltered, so I'll leave it down here for now. So I'll get this guy to loot. So if you loot, then you can take the raw stone and put it in your inventory. And then once you've got it in your inventory, you can come over to the stone processor, and then you click loot, so you can move the raw stone across into there. And then, not the output, that is where the building materials will come out. So once you've done that, you tell him to use the machine. Oh, so it's on. Is it on now? No, so the power isn't on. Power switch on. Okay, yeah. So you need to put the power switch on the generator and the power switch on the stone processor. Now this works a lot faster than the stone mine, so you want more workers working on the stone mine than this, but seeing as I've got these guys standing around, I'll use them to show you how it works. So it uses up the raw stone. Oh, so you may need more than one raw stone to make a single building material. So, is there one? Yeah, there's another one there, so I'll just run over and get it. So you take it out again, put it in your inventory. And also, this raw stone can stack in your inventory, I believe. Or that might only be in the trader's backpack, which only a few of them have, like these 4. So Rin, Double, Jin and Plant all have a trader's backpack, although it may be possible to stack them in a normal inventory. I will have a look at that. And also sometimes you get this weird glitch if you tell them to use a machine. If you just click off and then they'll stand back up, and then you should click use machine and they'll be fine. Well, that's what happened last time. Okay, so they've used all of it now. And look, down in the output, once you've used 2 raw stone, you can get a building material which you can use to either build more, or it does raise the value. So making it into a building material is the building material costs more than 2 raw stone put together. So these people we don't really need any more building materials at the moment, so I'll just leave those in there, and I'll have a look and see if she's researched the okay, yeah, so she has researched the what was I researching? Interior? Yeah, training dummies. I'm not sure if they... Yeah, they can go outside, so I'll just put them out here. And then... Okay. Confirm. Okay, so they have... Alright. You have to be careful you don't lose the frame. But I can make this... Yeah, look. He just ran and got them... Oh, that's nice. So, if you have a character that isn't doing something and you click to build... if you click to build a structure or something that you don't have the building materials for, they will run automatically to the stone processor and collect the building materials from inside. But I do not have enough in there at the moment, so I'll bring this guy over to come and build because he has more in his backpack. And then he can run over for a second and use this machine while he's putting the resources on. Does he have enough? No, he doesn't have enough either. Who out of my group has building materials? Him. So he can come and build it. And once he's put the building materials down, I will bring Thumper back over, but he is using the stone mine at the moment. Is he putting the materials on? Double. It is. Double inventory. He does have it. Does it need to be in his inventory? Oh, so... No, you can't stack building materials in your inventory. It has to be in your backpack to stack. So these Purple Magic, Old Soldier and Thumper and Stayer Fast cannot stack building materials or raw materials in their inventory. So he can go back and use the machine, and Thumper can come over and build it now. I'll get these three to build it because they're not doing anything useful at the moment. There. It's a bit awkward building the training dummies because they're small and you can't see them very well. So I'm not sure if it's worth the resources to build multiple of these training dummies because they take 5, and I think the stone processors take 5, and so do the generators. So I'm guessing that every building you make will cost that much. So item storage sounds like it could be useful. When they have finished building the training dummy, I'll tell them to go and get the raw stone, and then they can make it into building materials so we can make more. So in that last... wait, was I not researching anything all that time? Oh, so I was wasting time and not researching things. So what I'm researching now is item storage. I haven't got this far in building a town before, so I don't know what that does. Once this has built, I will tell... Right, who's got the lowest attack level? So Old Soldier can't actually level up on this. Thumper and Purple Magic have the same, but I will level up Purple Magic, obviously, because he is my character. They're still building him. That's not going to take very long. Oh, well, I've not been speeding up time. Because this could have been a lot faster. Right, so training. This guy, Thumper, come and loot that. Take the raw stone out. Yeah, you can fit 2 in there. And then him and the Old Soldier can work the machine. So use loot. You can stack the raw stone inside the machine though, so even if you can't stack it in your inventory. And then I will tell them both to use it. And we can have his skill. Oh, his attack skill isn't actually going up, but his defensive skill is. Stats. Alright, yeah. This is another thing I should explain. You can look in the tabs down here in the bottom help next to help, tech, map, and inventory. And under inventory is stats. When you look at that, whatever character you've selected at that moment, it'll come up with all of his statistics, so what level they are, and also if you're using something, I believe it tells you the multiplier that your character is leveling up by, so I'll have a look. That might be wrong. Attack. Oh, so it doesn't tell you whether you're how much you're leveling it up by, it just tells you what your level. Okay, so that's fine. Right, so he doesn't seem to be gaining anything from this, so he can come over and use the machine. And one of the ones with no attack skill can come and use it, because they are the ones that are the lowest level. So over here there's some more raw stone. I'll tell him to bring it over to that machine, so we can have more building materials. You press loot and then put it back in. I've showed you this before. And then you have to, if they run out of raw stone, you have to tell them to restart using the machine, otherwise they will just stand there and not do anything. So use machine and use machine. I think we may have finished, researching that. So I will research the small house next, and then I'll research upgraded generators. So what I was just researching was, it'll be here, storage. Oh, so we can have a weapons. Alright, that's useful. So we have a weapons stand and armor storage now. Yeah, you have to put them inside of a building, so I'm going to wait until I've researched small houses before I build any of that. So I will make a cut here until I've researched the small house, and then I'll show you what the weapon stands and armor stands do. Welcome back everyone. I have finished researching this small house, so now, as the last bit of this episode, because I realise that I've gone a bit longer than I usually do, I will cut it off then. So now I will show what it does. So you go on buildings and then you've got a house. So I will build the house over here, try and make it look as neat as possible. I'll rotate it around and it can go just over. Wait, let's make it look nice. It can go next to this house, I guess. So it can go there. And then confirm like all the other ones, and I will get right. I will get all of these people to do it. They can take a break from what they're doing at the moment, and they will build it, and I will speed up the time just to make it less boring to watch. I was having Plant on the training dummy, so even though his attack skill is still -2, it is better than it was earlier. This will take a lot more resources to build, I now realise. I didn't know that it would take that many before. I may not have enough building materials to make it at the moment. No, I don't think I do. So, oh, wait, that's still not enough, but I should be able to add more. Alright, so do they... I'm not sure what's going to go on there, but I will cut the episode off now because it's been going on for quite a while. And I would like to point out again that I will be starting a Stranded Deep Let's Play, and I would like to thank everyone for coming through to this episode, if you have, because I realise now that my first episodes were not altogether that great. So I will see you again soon. Goodbye.